Proverbs 11:10 says, when the wicked die, people rejoice. There's much rejoicing in the city. And we have seen this happen so many times when a really wicked tyrant, a ruler dies. They'll be rejoicing in the streets. People are celebrating. Nobody is sad. Even there was a case somewhere, I won't mention the country, where even his own family were rejoicing that he died. That's how wicked this man was. But here we see a woman. Her name is Dorcas or Tabitha. One is Greek, one is Aramaic. So she's the same person. Before I thought it was two different people, but it's the same woman. So she's either Dorcas or Tabitha, where she died. And when this woman died, she's a disciple, a follower of Jesus. She died in Joppa. When she died, there was great lamentation. There was great wailing. People could not believe it. People were in grief. They were in deep sadness because of the death of Dorcas or Tabitha, because she was a very generous and benevolent woman. She helped the poor. She helped the widows. Even some say she was also a widow, but we don't know. But she was known as a disciple, a follower of Jesus. So she did so many things for the widows, for the poor, for the needy. And she fell sick and she died. So they washed her body and they put her on the bed in the upper room. And people were downstairs wailing. Everybody was showing what she did for them when she was alive, how she did this, how she gave me this. I recently went to a burial ceremony of a dear old woman, and it was the same thing. Everybody was talking about her generosity, her kindness, how nice she was to everybody, her love for the Lord, how she enjoyed praying. It was, similar to that. And so when they found out that Peter wasn't far away from Joppa, because he was in Lydda or somewhere, they sent for him to come quickly. So Peter came, and he saw everybody wailing and crying, and they were all showing him what Dorcas, Tabitha had done, telling him there was all these tributes, eulogies about her, what she'd done. So Peter let everybody go out. He went into the room where her body was. He knelt down and he prayed. After praying, he got up. He went to her on the bed and said, Tabitha, stand up. Tabitha, get up. And she opened her eyes and she sat up. So Peter held her by the hand. She stood up and he presented her alive to the widows and everyone who came to mourn. Can you just imagine the joy, the celebration of that day, that this woman was back alive? So that's why it's good to be good. Shine your light for everyone to see. You're the salt, you're the light of the earth. Don't live a life such that when you die, people are glad and pleased and they rejoice and say, yes, finally, good riddance. Live a life such that, you die, people will stand there and everything they're saying is genuine, it's from the heart. People have not been forced to say these things, they're not being paid. Because there's instances where people have been paid to just come and give nice tributes to the dead, because nobody wants to do it. The person is really wicked. And they've paid people who never met the deceased before just to come and say nice things, and they get their pay and they go off their way. It's their job. That's their business. So this is just it about Dorcas, about Tabitha. And because of that miracle, many more were joined to the church. So it wasn't just for Dorcas to come back alive. It wasn't just for the widows to have their friend, their mentor, their leader alive, but also for the unbelievers to see the power of God. And they became Christians. So more people joined the church as a result of this miracle. So this is it about Tabitha, or Dorcas, as you say. Live a good life. Leave a legacy. Let people remember you after you've gone. God bless you. Bye.